Oopsie daisy, my video stopped. As a challenge, the Empress is hardly a challenge. She's just a beauty. She is a grown, fertile woman who is self-assured, and she protects what is beautiful and righteous, and she just stands powerfully, in her own power. And so as a challenge, sometimes the King of Cups, honest to goodness, he's a great guy, but sometimes he can be real moody and almost too passive sometimes, where like he won't engage as much as needed in this is Aries time, so we need to think about being a little bit more in our own masculinity, in our own protective mode, to protect those that we love, to protect our partners and ourselves, and not accept everything all the time, just to be the nice guy. As a challenge, we might be asked to dip into our Empress, boss lady, sometimes boss bitch energy, and just hold true to our own, knowing that we are beautiful and gracious and calm and kind and wonderful to those who will accept our power, and to those who won't, toodles. In the near past, we have the Ace of Cups reversed. Ace of Cups upright is like an emotional offering, a surprise emotional offering from the heavens. This could have been maybe a missed opportunity romantically, or maybe there might have been a time when emotions were just overflowing everywhere in every which way, and we weren't able to get a handle on how we felt about a situation. Maybe we were given an emotional gift from someone, or we were trying to give someone else an emotional gift, and it got a little bit wonky, or misunderstood. But it's still really good luck to get an ace in a reading, or whether it's upright or reversed. It just means we have to work a little bit harder to get that emotional gift to where it needs to go. Just like the Empress, that's not even a challenge. She's amazing. But as an obstacle, we might have to overcome our own passivity, our own emotional passivity, to be able to stand calm and cool and beautiful and delightful to be around, but also ready to go to battle when needed. In the near future, the Three of Wands, fire energy here. We have an established passion or creativity that we already are in touch with. We've done it a couple of times. We know where we're at and we know where we stand, and we've put ourselves out there to the greater world, and we're kind of meditating on what we might get back from that. What might return to us from what we've put out there. And that's not in a karmic way, that's more in a passion way. We've shown the world what our passion is, and we're looking for a place for that to thrive and grow, and be stable. The wands are stable. The fourth wand will bring the stability of the community, but the third wand, we're waiting for that fourth wand to come back so that we can finally build a home. But the Three of Wands is sort of that excitement, that pre-period in the near future. We're probably going to have a pre-period where we might be looking even for that fourth wand to build a home, usually with somebody else, because Four of Wands is also a marriage card, or a card of two wands and two wands coming together to build a happy home in a festive community setting, So that's pretty cool. In the near future, that Three of Wands energy, our conscious awareness is Knight of Pentacles reversed. And it's interesting that we have Knight's energy in our conscious awareness and also in our subconscious awareness. So if this is a person, this could be a Capricorn, a Taurus, a Virgo. Knight of Pentacles upright is somebody who's slow and steady. They know how to take care of themselves. They're very well kept. They're very down to earth. They almost sometimes need to move a little bit quicker to get things done, but these are the people that know when to plant, know when to sow, know when to reap what they've sown, and they know how to save it too. Knight of Pentacles in reverse in our conscious awareness, there could be like a Capricorn or Virgo, Taurus person in our life who just needs to get it together a little bit. You know, maybe we need to get in tune more consciously with our own ability to slow down and save and be grounded and meditate deeply on how can we take care of ourselves, but how can we offer of ourselves to others. In the subconscious awareness with the Knight of Cups reversed, here we have again like the Pisces, the Cancer, the Scorpio energy, if that's an actual person. But this is someone that's a little bit quicker to rush in with their emotional offerings. They're younger and they don't know any better. The river is running, but we haven't yet reached the point. They're able to keep their cup without spilling, just going over this little river, but they still have to graduate to the level to where like this king is chilling. He doesn't even need a horse. He's sailing on choppy waters and he's chilling. And he almost has a sterner look on his face, like he he almost looks more like he withholds his emotions a little bit more than this guy. And especially in the reverse, we have somebody who, again, maybe just needs to get a better handle on how they can give and receive of themselves emotionally. If this is emotional patterning, because it's in the subconscious awareness position, that can indicate like a pattern that we developed in childhood or in the past relationships where, we always expect the next shoe to drop or whatever. And this could just be a card of having just a little bit of need for more attunement emotionally, especially when it comes to our masculine emotions like anger, or even like being able to express sadness in a way that's a little bit healthier. How do we see ourselves? The World card. We see ourselves, at least, as having accomplished something, having accomplished some goals and reaching up to the next level, having had a culmination. I'm culminating in the growing season. It's the time of harvest. This is a victorious card. This is the card of feeling like you can be your naked self in front of others. And it's a winning card, The World always indicates, though, a fullness and things coming to fruit. So that means that there would be an ending involved, right? Before this new beginning, before we start over again as the Fool on the next level. The Queen of Pentacles reversed is what our environment dictates or how others see us. So the Queen of Pentacles upright is a very fertile, gentle, motherly spirit, and she's able to really take care of her coin and her money, and she causes things around her to grow as well, not in the fiery creative way, but just because she's hardworking and practical. And here others see us as maybe not being as practical as we should be. Maybe we need to take better care to be more grounded. Maybe they see us as not being as grounded as all that. Again, this is Taurus energy, Virgo energy, Capricorn energy. So if our environment indicates that there's going to be like a lack of groundedness and an inability to take care of coin properly, or to take care of others properly, or to be a good matriarch, or to have good control of our own divine feminine energy in an earthy way, maybe we need to understand that if this is ripe in the weather, that we could do things to make ourselves more grounded, like get a hold of some of that galena over there. I got that as a gift. Stuff like that'll help. I mean, not if you touch it with your hands because it's like got blood in it, but try to ground yourself by being outside if the weather's okay in your area. Just understand that within your environment too, there might be a Queen of Pentacles type person who's just not coming through that clean right now. Their energy is not that clean right now. They might be doing too much. I know people in my life who, like, they're not bad people, but their energy is just, like so gross for me to be around. And probably there might be people who feel the same way about me, you know? So just know that, like, that's floating around in our environment. What are our hopes and fears, however? Queen of Wands. We hope and fear to be her, huh? Queen of Wands is a beautiful, sensuous woman with wide hips and open fertility, in touch with her occult knowledge, in touch with her own intuition. You know, the black cat represented here, this fire energy, fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is a woman who can take care of things, and she's creative, and she causes things around her to brighten, enlighten. That fire energy gives warmth and strength. And she's beautiful too, but she can also be aggressive when needed. You know, she's ready. She's ready to hop up with that stick. You know, she's ready. You know, don't tempt her with a good time. And I mean that, like, in all the ways, you know? So that's our hopes and fears. And the likely outcome is the Star. My favorite. The Star is a card with Aquarius energy. And we've been talking a lot about Aquarius energy because Pluto's going to go into Aquarius soon, for good, like at the end of next year, I think. It's dipping back and forth between Aquarius and Capricorn, and we're starting to feel the difference between those larger themes, generationally, because Pluto stays in a sign for like 16 some odd years, sometimes a little more, sometimes a little less. So when all of us on the planet are experiencing that same vibe for all that time, it usually causes, if you look over like trends or vibes or, you know, the zeitgeist that happened, you know, in the 60s, 70s, 80s, or whatever, you can sort of backdrop the times of Pluto going through the signs, and then you can see that fashion and, you know, headlines and things like that sort of line up generationally. The Star card represents Aquarius energy. And we're moving into an age of Aquarius generationally with Pluto. The actual age of Aquarius, like moving out of the age of Pisces into the age of Aquarius, that's going to take a lot more time. But Pluto is kind of giving us a hint by, you know, having a planet in our solar system give us some clues as to what that energy could feel like for us. And the Star card is a card of wishes coming true, of having hope for the future, of knowing that what you pour in, you get back, of knowing that when you're able to reach these wins and these culminations, and you're able to like take the win and then let it go and move on and move up, then you know you can be your safe, naked self. Oh my gosh, this is YouTube. I'm gonna have to like like cross out her boobs or something. Ugh, so annoying. Whatever. You can be your safe, naked self anywhere but YouTube. And the likely outcome is that there is hope for the future, and that, you know, just having that knowing that we're putting good energy out, and that everything is that connectedness, that oneness between earth and water and sky and intuition, but not intuition in the name of the moon where we can't really see where we're going. It's like we know where we're going so strong that we can just keep putting the energy into it and watching this lushness grow from it. So thanks for tuning in once again to Esperanza Bense Tarot. I hope that you have a very wonderfully, healthily active Aries full moon. Look out in traffic. People might be a little bit more aggro in general. The road rage might get triggered. Just like people just might get more easily triggered in general. It's just Aries energy, y'all. Nothing to write home about. Okay. Love you. Bye.